I can only go so far in any investigation because I'm not, authorized. I don't have an active position with law enforcement. So there's only so much I can look at. But essentially, there's a certain modus operandi. Befriend somebody like a maintenance person, a postal employee, an Amazon delivery person, and then they get busy trying to muddy that. Now, I don't know from their end what's happening, but I know from my end, although I did pick up some weird vibes after they started it on me, which means they were either starting it on that person or that person was part of it. But you tell somebody, oh, it's so and so, and we've got 50 uh, cases against him. We just have to, we're close to busting him. He's a dangerous person. So again, they're going to change their way they act around you once they do that, engage in that fabrication and that fraud and that false statement. But I know for a fact I received a package from Israel. It was supposedly put in the mailbox and then it disappeared. Now it could be a setup to investigate me because I say it's missing and they go, oh no, it's not missing. We have to investigate this guy. But again, investigation means they get in your life, they get to monitor you, they get to call, whoever their contact is and say, okay, he's going out tonight with a woman. We have to look at that, right? And then they go and they destroy that. Again, that's what they use wiretaps and monitoring for. Again, just because they help ICE doesn't mean I think you're all honest and that you all deserve to live. I think some of you need to be put to death based upon your rules, your laws, and what you all think about the death penalty. Again, I'm speaking about in the death chamber at Terre Haute. And who knows? God may make that one of your hells, all of you. God may actually execute you at Terre Haute in his creation of Terre Haute. Right. I guess I should say, remember that. You'll see it again in hell. So there's a lot to it that I can't investigate. No, it isn't by accident. It was definitely a setup. But the point is, if let's say the postal inspector has a contact, former CIA named Carnaby or something like that, and what they do is in the computer, they make it look like it was delivered. But the mailman has nothing to do with it. I've never seen a photo of my driver in any FedEx delivery, except for today. Again, I can't investigate that, but that exists, and it's been very peculiar. I understand there's holiday traffic of deliveries, but again, I know how it works. So I ordered tobacco for kind of a ritual purpose, and they sent it. The Postal Service, again, I know the Postal Service was corrupt. Again, it could be hacking, but it was probably they were corrupt. Probably a postal inspector, probably a criminal covering for. No, the narcos get free reign in the postal system if they pay the right person. Right. But they sent my tobacco all over the place, thinking, oh, like a regular person's going to say, I'm not going to smoke that tobacco. Now, the person I bought it from was a rare tobacco from somewhere. And it was like, it like checked all the boxes for Native American ritual tobacco. It was actually better than what they offer on their sites. It was grown by a native tribe, I think, in Canada, Mohawk, or something like that. So they sent it all over the place thinking they would ruin it, because nobody's going to smoke tobacco. That made a trip. I got 2 packages for one. Because when I received it, I called them. I said, I finally got it. I was like in Kansas, and they sent it like. First, I thought it was they were sending it back to him, but they didn't. They sent it somewhere and then sent it to me. Now they might tell you, "Oh, we're investigating, and that town was where he committed a crime." Bullshit. So that particular incident and this incident together makes me believe that they were attempting to radicalize me against the specific, delivery person. So stuff finally did get here, but again, it may not have showed up unless I made a stink, which means it could have been on that truck all day. Right. Well, I think what it is, he has a map, right, and he follows his GPS. So if they don't tell him to stop here, he's not going to stop here. If it tells him there's one package instead of two packages, he doesn't know that. Right. So again, check anybody that's worked for Comey, Mueller, Tenet, that might be working for FedEx. You might be taking money from the narcos. They like playing games. Well, stay peaceful. Praise God and all to do.